see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Greg.
Yeah, BA, and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Jalen Williams is out there with Junior, and it's Holmgren in at center. Here's Coward. Pass to Lee. Here's Andrews. Here's the 3, and it's Lee with the rebound. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander to the paint. And Junior with the basket on the assist by SGA.
A 6'6" playmaker, SGA has a great view of the floor.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul.
Well, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Oklahoma City on D. 4-point game. Here's Andrews. Dort defending. And stolen by Williams.
That is how you deny entry. Great effort.
Pass to Dort. Back to Lee. Now here's SGA. And it falls all over the rim and in.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all 3 levels.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, BA. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
And despite their historic regular season success, OKC still had their doubters around the league, Grant.
Yeah, BA, and it was verging on disrespect if you ask me. But youth and inexperience counted against them. Now, they knew their true test would come in the playoffs, and they passed it with flying colors, taking home the championship. Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. So it's Oklahoma City now, after the basket by Memphis on the other end. Lee on the wing, coming off a solid outing against Sacramento. And that one drops.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. We talked about the challenges the defense faces when dealing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He said once Shai gets under the arc, it's impossible to prevent a shot. He's too shifty. So we need to be ready to help off on the wings early and try and bump him out to the perimeter. Not easy to control the movements of Shai. Back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Holmgren. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Here's SGA. It's deflected. They retain possession. 4 on the clock. Launches a 3. Williams misses. Grizzlies trail by 8. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And up the court come the Thunder on the break. With the fadeaway. The shot by Dort, no good. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Andrews. 23 points his last outing. Sinks it from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here's Junior. And currently his numbers are incredible. Averaging almost 33 a game.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. The stats he's putting up, impressive. Averaging around 30.5 points a game. 5 to shoot. And the layup is good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Pass to the bodyguard. Here's Lee. Fires from deep. They get it back. Here's the bodyguard. Williams defending. Lee, the pass to Skinny. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And it's Coward missing. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Lee. Deflects the pass. Here's the bodyguard. Dort defending. Down it.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Junior outside. It's Dort on the wing. Outside, Williams. Fires the 3. Can't get it to go. Making him 0 for 2. Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Andrews. Well, you look at his scoring average of 34.5 points a game. Very impressive. Pass to the bodyguard. Oh, stolen by Junior. Here we go, one-on-one. And Junior throws it down hard.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough
Timeout. It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Chet Holmgren. And so it's Memphis with it. They trail by 7. Back to Lee. Fires the 3. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. Here's Lee. He's got 6. They set the pick. Kicks it out to Holmgren. SGA deciding where to go with it. And Junior throws it down.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Pass to Andrews. Offline with a 3.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Williams with the screen. From deep, Junior again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Here's Lee. Turned in an outstanding game against Dallas. Pass to Edey. And stolen by Holmgren. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And all right, I've got a producer in my ear telling me we've got Shams Charania. He's got a hot story out of Indiana. All right, Shams, what's the news on the Pacers?
Hey, Brian, they haven't been shy about looking to add another proven scorer to their roster, and pulling the trigger on a Zach LaVine deal gives them the precise type of score they hope will round out their offense. LaVine has shown time and time again that he will always be a factor on the offensive end.
Always something going on, and we appreciate the update, Charles. Thanks. Here's Andrews. Pass to Lee. Over Junior. Lee misses. Thunder leading by 9. Now here's SGA. This one for 3. Can't get it to fall. Now 5 of 7.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Skinny passes to Lee. And there's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lee's got 9.
He took it right to the rack. There's no one that can stop him.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Mitchell comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Wallace in for Dort. Thunder leading by 7. A story of 2 halves last season for the Grizzlies, Richard. At the All-Star break, second in the West. So things went south down the stretch.
Yeah, specifically their defense took a turn for the worse. They barely made the postseason and only to get swept by the Thunder.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Free throw, no good for Junior. We've just started up this season, Grant. What's important for players right now?
You know, I think it's finding a good routine, especially for those on new teams. The earlier you figure out what works for you, the quicker you'll get comfortable.
Here's Andrews. Here's Aldama. Junior with a block. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Grizzlies trail by 9. Aldama right side. Pass to Andrews. Puts the move on. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. And here's Mitchell. And he lobs it up. Edey with a steal. Here's Andrews. He's got 5. Knocks down the long J.
You give a shooter this caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Guys,
a nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Wallace outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the 3. Grizzlies trail by 6. Jerome on the wing. Watched by Wallace. Here's Andrews. Three-pointer off the mark. Oklahoma City's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Shoot from the baseline. And it comes off the front of the rim. Well, the Grizzlies shooting the rock around 41% during the first quarter. Pass to Jerome. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Wells. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Lee's got his 4th rebound in this one. The baseline, Jay. Mitchell misses.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Aldama outside. And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Jerome outside. 6 on the shot clock. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now SGA. Lee on the wing. Fires for 3. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
We've got Santi Aldama, and it's the bodyguard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And he lobs it up to the rim. The shot by the bodyguard, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
To the middle. Oh, they pick off the pass. Jerome with the ball. Watched by Wallace. Lee on the wing. Pass to Spencer. The 3-ball. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one.
The team they beat in round 1 of the playoffs last season. Now, those guys will be looking for some serious payback.
Grizzlies trail by 8. Pass to Lee. 3-pointer. Drains the triple. Lee's got 12 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Nice shot by Mitchell.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Lee. 12 points for him. And he gets it back. The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to the bodyguard. Just 3 to shoot. Knocks it down from distance.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Down low. Here's Williams. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Santi Aldama. And looking at Jalen Williams. Is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
And the first one at the line is good. Looking at the Grizzlies last year, all of their top 14 players in minutes played were in their 20s.
Yeah, in some ways it's a good thing. Bodes well for the future, but I think they could use some veteran leadership at times. It's a tough balance between youth and experience.
Both good from the line that time. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster, it is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Here's Lee. 12 points for him. Drops in the three.
That's his second triple of the quarter and third of the game. Keep building.
It's Hartenstein, high post. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Grizzlies trail by 4. The bodyguard, pass to Lee. Here's the bodyguard. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
And now that we have a moment, let's take a look at the steals leaders. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Williams into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 3.
Oh, I love the ferocity on the drive. Williams doesn't lack confidence tearing towards the rim.
Here's Spencer. Yet to see a basket. 6 to shoot. Pass to Lee. To the inside. And that one's good. Spencer. And here's Wallace. Outside, Williams. Now here's Mitchell. Hartenstein passes to Wallace. Outside Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Gets the trifecta. Mitchell's got 6.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Pass to the bodyguard. Beyond the arc. And another three from Memphis.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And the basket by Joe.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Lee, covered by Joe. No good. That would have tied it. Thunder leading by 3. Pass to Mitchell. Hartenstein a screen. Takes a 13-footer. Memphis with a rebound. Lee's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Spencer. Williams defending. Pass to the bodyguard. The 3 is up. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, Williams. Wallace, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Hartenstein. And here is Williams. He's covered by Jerome.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
Pass to Spencer. Here's Lee. And again, it's Memphis missing. Thunder leading by 3. Now Joe. And here's Mitchell. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Here's Spencer. So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Comes in for Joe. Dort, he's checked in for Wallace. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. Oklahoma City on D. Skinny passes to the bodyguard. Out of bounds. The Oklahoma City's ball. And here are the Thunder now, leading by 5. Lee, the pass to Hartenstein. Inside, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and SGA throws it down.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Here's Lee. He's got 15. SGA against Edey. Dort outside. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And it's Lee with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Screen by Edey to stop the drought. And basket by Lee. Lee's got 18.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Oklahoma City leading by 4. Holmgren outside. Junior left side. Tries it from 19. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Good inning, bro. Leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Here's Coward. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Tries again. Lee misses. Ooh, it's stolen away. Pass to the bodyguard. Oh, stolen by Junior. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And it's the bodyguard with a rebound. The bodyguard's got 4 rebounds in the game. Lee misses. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Back to Lee. Here's Dort. Junior outside. Hartenstein with a screen on Edey. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Pass to Lee. Launches a 3. Counted from distance. Lee's got 12 now in this quarter.
He is lighting them up from range this period. This team has made a concerted effort to get him shots.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And now we have a minute here to take a look at which teams are playing the toughest defense. The Thunder 4th.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
Dort, left side, to the paint. Here's Hartenstein. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Isaiah Hartenstein. At the line for one.
If you had to say, Richard, what's the most critical component for a team to play effective defense?
I would say being bought in. If players are bought in, you could overcome individual deficiencies.
Oh, stolen by Junior. Pass to Dort. Outside, SGA. Now here is Junior. And they double up Junior. Kicks it out to Holmgren. 5 on the clock. From outside, off the mark.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
And stolen by Holmgren. Dort outside. Pass to Holmgren. Now Hartenstein. Edey defends. Junior outside. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Brian?
Sharing the rock. Allie, appreciate the report. 1:06 left in the first half of basketball. 6 on the shot clock. Here's SGA. Oh, the emphatic rejection.
He's lost some of the momentum he had earlier. The defense is really clamping down on him now.
Fires in the triple.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Now here's SGA. 32 points for him last game against Sacramento.
And how about the passing? We've seen this from him. He's just absolutely shredding the D to pieces right now. And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead in the scoreboard.
Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Pass to Edey. Here's Lee. The offensive rebound. Here's Coward. Gets the 3-ball to go. Coward's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's a heads-up play right there. Reads the floor, distributes accordingly.
And a deep 3 from Junior. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Oklahoma City ahead, leading by a point. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Hey everybody, first off, let's take a gander at what's been happening on the trading block. Players are always shuffling around the league. You fellas ever have trouble keeping track?
No, not me, Ernie. I have a foolproof system for knowing who plays for which team or who got traded where. It works every single time.
Yeah, I think I got the same system, Kenny. It's called Ask Ernie.
Yep, and that's the one.
Why do I feel like I'm the only one doing any work around here? Turning our attention to that first half of the Grizzlies. They find themselves in a close one.
What a job they did from three-point land. I don't know if they can keep this up, though, Kenny.
Yeah, it's hard to hit threes at this pace for a whole game, but hey, as long as you're hot, keep taking them.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Dort. And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Junior, he's out there with Holmgren. And it's Williams in at the small forward.
I think it's time to put multiple bodies on him.
Oklahoma City shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
Oklahoma City lead at the line for one.
Shooting one.
Grizzlies trail by 5. Pass to Edey. Back to Lee. The 3-ball. Pure from 3-point range. Lee's got 29 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And here's Junior. Puts up a 3. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got his 5th rebound in this one.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Junior outside. There's a screen. Clock at 6. Pass to Dort. 3-pointer. Memphis with a rebound. Here's Lee. He has 29 now. Here's Andrews for the lead. Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
They really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Now here's Dort. He's averaging about 6 points per game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
It's stolen.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Lee connects from downtown. And now a three-point Memphis lead.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
The Thunder have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. The kick out to Williams. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Williams has got 7.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Pass to Coward. Here's Andrews. Here's Coward. SGA covering. Uses the glass on the layup. Coward's got his second basket on the night. The Thunder have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
On your seat, fans, here they go.
Now a chance to break down how the starters and reserves have contributed in the scoring department tonight for the Grizzlies. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's closely guarded.
And there's just one foul now away from the
Second
penalty.
personal foul. Third team foul.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Lee, the pass to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. Give him 8. Shot clock at 3. A good look from Holmgren. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to the bodyguard. Here's Lee. From behind the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
And that's what we expect from Williams, just taking it up strong.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. can't get the first one.
And when you talk about do-it-all kind of players, Jalen Williams quickly jumps to mind. And the scary thing is, he's only going to keep getting better.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1.
And hey, he did just enough to get the lead. That's what's most important.
Skinny passes to the bodyguard. Here's Lee. Launches it. Drills it from deep. He's got 9 points in the quarter.
Goodness, this man is whipping 3 after 3. An incredible display of shooting.
Down low. Here's Holmgren. Holmgren with a big reach.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Memphis has got 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Here's Andrews. Give him 8. Pass to Lee. Oh, Junior with a block. Williams with it. Give him 8. Now here is Junior. It's Dort on the wing. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. From deep, Junior. Offensive rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Rejected by Junior. Out of bounds. Memphis keeps possession. Mitchell's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Number 25, A.J. Mitchell.
Oh, stolen by Junior. And a fast break now for the Thunder. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Fires the 3. Good! Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And the basket by Andrews.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games. And they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now here's SGA. Give him 8 points now. Shot clock at 6. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Let's take a look at the top rookie rebounders. Here's the bodyguard. 9 points in the game. Wing shot on the way. The bank shot, no good.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Holmgren outside. From deep, Junior. And it's Lee with the rebound.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Now here's Williams. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Lee. Fires from deep. Memphis with a rebound. The bodyguard's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Tries to break his ice. And he sinks the layup. Andrews has got 13.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Outside, Williams. Oh, it's stolen. With the drive. Big finish.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Thunder trail by 8. Mitchell, the pass to SGA. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call. Here's a look at the schedule for the Oklahoma City Thunder. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Luka Doncic and the Los Angeles Lakers.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Then for Oklahoma City, Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Holmgren. Joe comes in for Lee, and it's Wallace in for SGA.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Thunder trail by 11. After years of being a fringe rotation player, RJ, Ty Jerome has had a surprise emergence.
Yeah. Just had by far his best season in the league, and he's proven to be a guy that can come in and run the show and be extremely efficient.
Jackson can't get it to go, and so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Thunder with another miss. Outside Wells. Jerome on the wing. Watched by Wallace. Jerome, no good. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Pass to Hartenstein. Wallace outside. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Joe misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Spencer. 5 points in the game. Jackson with a screen on Mitchell. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got his first bucket in this one.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
2 minutes remaining.
Wallace outside. They need this. Outside Joe. Pass to Williams. And the three-pointer goes. Williams has got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
He had a forgettable start to this game, but he's really starting to come alive now.
Here's Spencer. Check by Mitchell. Here's Aldama. Down low. And stolen by Williams. It's an even 3-on-3 break. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
And the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
Here's Spencer. Check by Mitchell. Inside. To the inside. The baseline James. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Spencer's got 7 points in the game. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Williams. 15 points in the game. And that one drops for him. Williams has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Wells. Now here's Jerome. Watch by Wallace. Jerome, no good.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
The three from Mitchell. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Grizzlies out in front, leading by 6. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Ty Jerome, and it's Lee in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder trail by 6. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
You know, you think back to that first half. He only turned it over one time. But since then, he's been giving it away.
Here's Lee. Pass to Andrews. Fires for 3. And again, it's Memphis missing. Oklahoma City shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Hartenstein passes to Wallace. Here's Lee. Soft touch off the glass. Lee's got 24.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Pass to Aldama. Jerome feeling it out a bit. Picked by Aldama. Here's Lee. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And here's Junior. From outside the arc. And it's the bodyguard with a rebound. The bodyguard's got 9 rebounds now. Jerome with the ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Jerome, a screen on Mitchell. And it's Andrews missing. And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And they pick up 2.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Timeout, timeout. We'll have a timeout called by Tuomas Isalo. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the message that the Grizzlies head coach was giving to his team. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Allie, thank you. Jerome outside. Pass to Andrews. The three. Sinks it from distance. Andrews has got 10 points in just the second half.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Up top, SGA. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Memphis leading by 5. Pass to Lee. From deep. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Now SGA. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Memphis?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
Here's Andrews. And stolen by Hartenstein. Outside Mitchell. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. To tie it up. Here's Andrews. Fires in the triple. Andrews has got 6 here in the quarter.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Baseline jumper. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
And late in games, throw out those analytics. Give me the mid-range, the shot. It just works.
Thunder trail by 3. Here's Lee. And he gets the bucket. Lee's got 26 points.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Lee. Here's Andrews. The 3. And it's Jerome with the 3. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside, SGA. Now here's Wallace. Clock at 6. Now Hartenstein. Jerome grabs the miss. Pass to Andrews. Over Mitchell. The bodyguard. The pass to Aldama. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. Now it's a 6-point Memphis lead.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Mitchell finds Junior. Three-pointer. Memphis with a rebound. He's got 14 rebounds tonight. One after. Pass to Andrews. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2. Andrews.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's Hartenstein. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 6th assist of the night. It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Here's Andrews. Pass to the bodyguard. Picked by Aldama. To the paint. And that one is stopped right through.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now, here's Junior. Into the lane. And Junior throws it down hard.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Here's Andrews. Fires a 3. The Thunder with the rebound. Lee's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. The 3 from Mitchell. It's rebounded by Memphis. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
Fades. Uses the glass to drop it in. Lee's got 40 points.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Outside for Mitchell. Counted from distance.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Here's the bodyguard. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Throws it up high. Out of bounds. It'll be Thunderball.
Horrible mistake right there. You need to see unforced turnovers like that.
So for Oklahoma City, Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Jalen Williams comes in for Mitchell. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Memphis foul. Blue. 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Here's SGA. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
4th personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for the Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting 1.
Shooting 1?
Free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shai in the league.
Here's the bodyguard. Pass to Lee.
Oklahoma City's foul. Lee. 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Here's Andrews. Pass to Edey. This one for 3. Connects again from distance.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in. Lee misses.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Back to Lee. Tries it from 9. From deep. Knocks down the trifecta.
has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from 3-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Now here's SGA. There's the block. Here's Lee. SGA covering. Shoots a three. It's money from deep.
That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it up for the game, ready to go on to the next. Got to at least show a little heart out here.
Here's Lee. After Memphis picked up the three with their last shot. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Left in the fourth quarter. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. He launches. It's off.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Oh, touches it off the glass.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Grizzlies.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Lights Out.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game, never taking his play off and closing out a number of possessions.
Tipped away. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game.